In this brief video, we'll review the syllabus for course ABA 501, Measurement and Research Methods in Applied Behavior Analysis. On the first page of the syllabus on D2L, you can find the start and end dates of the course, the day and time at which class is held, and your professor's name and contact information. For courses that fulfill the requirements of the Behavior Analyst Certification Board, you can find the number of content hours in each area that the given course provides. In this course, you will be focusing on measurement and experimental design. Each module objective is directly from the BACB task list upon which the certification exam is based. Next in the syllabus, your required readings are listed. The required textbook is noted here, but you will also be reading a variety of articles. These are in the syllabus, as well as on D2L under each module's assignments and activities. This is a blended course. This means that we'll be meeting in person on a weekly basis as well as during weekend workshops, but you will also be completing a portion of the course requirements outside of class. To this end, be sure to check your NLU email account and D2L regularly for announcements and clarifications about assignments. All course components are detailed on D2L module by module. Review the class timeline later in the syllabus, and then, as we work through the course week by week, check the assignments and activities of each module on D2L so that you can stay on schedule. As noted previously, we will be meeting in person on a weekly basis. This time will be primarily used for discussion and application of what you've learned in group activities. Attendance is required and graded. The rubric is posted on D2L. Note that if you are late to class or leave early, you will only be able to earn a portion of that week's attendance points. One weekly assignment is guided notes. The guide in this case is simply the assigned chapter headings and subheadings listed in bold and italic text in the readings, along with the module objectives. There is a sample of what these notes should look like on D2L, but your notes do not need to be in full sentences. A few bullet points per heading and subheading will be sufficient so long as you feel confident that you'll be able to review and interpret your notes at a later date. Notes will be graded based on inclusion of bulleted notes under each heading and subheading of the assigned reading, accuracy of those notes, and writing the notes in your own words with minimal direct quoting. You should take notes on all topics related to the stated objectives. You don't need to include material that is not related to the objectives. These notes are due by midnight the night before class time each week. Another weekly assignment is the module quizzes. After completing the assigned reading and reviewing the recorded PowerPoint slideshow each week, take the module quiz. If you do not score 100%, carefully review your feedback for each question in D2L and take the quiz again until you do reach 100% accuracy. In order to receive credit for each quiz, you must score 100% by midnight the night before class each week. Written assignments will also be due throughout the course. The due dates of each fieldwork record and homework assignment are listed in the class timeline later in the syllabus, as well as under each module's activities and assignments. In general, fieldwork records are due by class time, and homework assignments are due by Friday night. This gives you the opportunity to ask clarifying questions about homework assignments during class. Fieldwork records will always be based on previous modules' topics, again allowing you to master the material before applying it in assignments. The description and rubric for each assignment are located in D2L. Be sure to follow the rubrics closely in order to earn full credit, and ask your professor for clarification if necessary. The final graded portions of this course are weekend workshop activities and the final exam. Each workshop will include a review of all material covered in the course up to that point, along with application of that material in longer activities. You will be continuously reviewing all of the cumulative course material in order to prepare for the final exam, which will be taken in person during the last day of class. This exam will include some multiple choice questions, as well as fill in the blank and short answer questions, and requirements for you to draw and interpret graphs. The exam, like the quizzes, will be based directly on the module objectives posted on D2L. In this course, late work will be accepted no more than a week past its due date. It will be graded with a 10% deduction. Any work submitted past that time will be reviewed and feedback will be given, but no course credit will be awarded. Note that if you have technical difficulties, you can submit assignments via email, or email your professor by the due date and bring a hard copy of the assignment to class. In some cases, revision and resubmission will be granted. These resubmissions will also be graded with a 10% deduction. The course schedule summarizes everything you'll find on D2L: the class meeting date, module topics, assigned reading, assignment due dates, and the BACB task list items, also known as the module objectives. This is a useful reference, but be sure to check each module in D2L each week in order to access the assignment descriptions and rubrics. This is the course grading scheme. You can find each assignment's point value as well as what percentage of your overall grade it makes up. For example, each instance of class participation is worth 5 points. Overall, this makes up about 9% of your course grade, or 1% per class attended. Course grades are not weighted or curved. You must earn an overall score of at least 80% in order to pass this course. The remainder of the syllabus includes program and institutional requirements such as APA formatting and academic honesty. Part of the assignment rubrics require APA style. You can find these guidelines in the 6th edition of the Publication Manual of the American Psychological Association, as well as on the NLU website under libguides.nl.edu/APA style. You can find this link in the syllabus. Most, if not all, written assignments will be evaluated for originality through Turnitin. If you ever quote directly from a source, be sure to do so in APA style with an in-text citation as well as a reference session at the end of your paper. When in doubt, always check the course syllabus for helpful links to the IT Help Desk, Student Access Accommodations Coordinator, Library and Learning Supports, and more. And of course, never hesitate to reach out to your professor for help or clarification.